Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Emolga. Emolga is quite a fun Pokemon. It's got relatively good attack and special attack at base 75, really good speed at base 103, but its defenses are a little bit lackluster, meaning it doesn't live too many hits. You might be lucky if it lives one hit. This is an update video, so if you would like to see the previous video of Emolga, I'd recommend you go and check out the card that's up in the corner. Obviously watch this video first before going and doing that. Whilst I'm doing a little bit of plugging, if you could please like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, it really helps me and it would be really appreciated. Okay, Emolga, we've got 3 sets today, 2 generic and then 1 Dynamax, but the Dynamax set is not amazing. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not the best set in the world. Just because Emolga really doesn't Dynamax too well, but at the same time it doesn't have such a variety of sets that I can actually make use of it in different ways, so yeah, it's something that we're going to have to work with, essentially. So as I said, Emolga can be a bit of a problem, but at the same time it can be very good. First set I've got here is probably the best set you can have for Emolga. We have Choice Band, we also have Motor Drive as the ability, so if you get hit by an electric type attack, your speed is boosted by 1, which is very nice, and it also gives you an electric immunity on your team, so if you have a particular weakness to electric, that works very nice for you. Move-wise, we've got Dual Wingbeat, which is the new move here. It is a flying type attack. It has base 40 attack power, but it hits twice, so essentially has base 80. So it does hit a lot of Pokemon for a fair amount of damage. It's boosted by stab, so it can work nicely. Knockoff gets rid of any items. Honestly, a lot of Pokemon become a lot less scary when they've lost their item, so I think Knockoff can work very nicely in a variety of different sets, and Emolga included. Wild Charge, which is your strong, powerful electric type attack boosted by stab. Now, obviously, this does recall you, so do be cautious about your health because you will start to go down quite quickly. And finally, I've gone for Quick Attack. The Choice Band Quick Attack, it does more damage. It's just more that priority, especially if it's like late game and you just need to get like chip damage on those last few Pokemon because they either need just that little bit more for another Pokemon to come in or they just need a little bit more to go down. Having that quick attack can work quite nicely, especially with the choice band combination there. EV's got max attack and max speed with an adamant nature, so more attack, less special attack. You could definitely go for jolly nature if you wanted to. It is entirely up to you. Moving on to the second Emolga, I've gone for heavy duty boots on here. You don't have to go for that. You could go for leftovers or something if you wanted. I am just mostly thinking about Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks can be a big concern. You take 25% damage on them when you come in, and Stealth Rocks by far are the most common hazard use, I would say. At least that's in my opinion. We've then got Static as the ability, so that allows you to potentially be able to paralyze the opposing Pokemon, a 30% chance for that to happen, but also we've got the Thunder Wave on here just in case that doesn't happen. Now Thunder Wave slows down that opposing Pokemon, halves their speed, and allows for them to potentially become fully paralyzed on a turn and not do their move. This combined with Tailwind can work very nicely if you have quite a slow team, or if you have a lot of slow Pokemon on your team. Tailwind allows you to double your speed for 4 turns of your team, so you can get another Pokemon in and have a few turns of that being really fast, and also potentially have the paralyzed Pokemon on the opposing side, so that can work quite nicely in conjunction. Then we've got Defog to get rid of the hazards. Now Defog and Heavy Duty Boots go quite well together, if I'm honest, so they're not affected by the hazards, and they can defog and get rid of the hazards, so the rest of your team is not going to be affected by them. And for an attacking move, I just went for Thunderbolt because it's a powerful electric type attack. That was just my thinking there. EV's going for max speed and max HP with a timid nature, so more speed, less attack, and 4 EVs in special attack. Now, honestly, I think you want to be fast here just in case you want to get that Tailwind up and then possibly faint on the same turn. That would definitely allow for you to work quite nicely. That would work quite nicely because it would allow for you to get another Pokemon in straight away for that next turn without you having to switch out, so that could work very nicely for you. I think it also gets Volt Switch, so that could even be an option on here as well. Let me just double check. It does get Volt Switch, so you could use that instead of Thunderbolt if you wanted to get out of there if you need it. Finally, as I said, this is a gimmicky Dynamax set. Honestly, yeah, we've got Weakness Policy, which doubles our attack and our special attack when we're hit by a super effective move. Now, hopefully you should be able to live at least one of these hits, and then you'll have the activated Weakness Policy, and you should then be able to outspeed Pokemon, assuming that you've probably been hit by, or hopefully been hit by an electric type attack to boost your speed once, and when you've Dynamax, you've used that Acrobatics as max airstream to increase up your speed. When you're back to normal, obviously the Acrobatics is doubled in power. Now, that will do a lot of damage to a lot of different Pokemon. So, especially with a +2 Emolga as well. We've got Wild Charge, which is a powerful electric type attack. Again, at the +2, that'll do a lot of damage. Just because of the recoil, that's why I've gone for Roost on this set to allow you to heal yourself up. And then we've got Iron Tail, which will turn to max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense stats if you so need. And then Roost can also be used as max guard when you're Dynamax. That could work quite well. So whilst this is a bit of a weird Dynamax set, I think it works. I feel like it works. And I think Emolga could definitely have some offensive prowess if this was to happen. Obviously, it relies on your weakness policy being activated, so that is something you do have to consider beforehand. EVs come for max attack and max speed with an adamant nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. As you're raising up your speed through acrobatics and whatnot, I recommend having the max attack as possible. I think that would work better. Anyways, that is all for today, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.